Request of 42 person web on you. I never want try lose you, try them up on me. Well,
What's your biggest regret in life?
Married.
What about it?
You have teeth, you bite at.
Tell me about the teeth.
Betrayal, everything.
What advice do you have for people that, is kind of seeking to get married right now? What would you say to them?
Seek God.
Well, let me ask you, are you divorced?
No.
Okay, so there was a breakdown in your marriage, that's what you're saying?
Yes.
Are you comfortable saying what caused that breakdown? What's one of the things that you're most proud of that brought you to the place that you're at right now?
Christ.
What's your name?
Toya.
Thank you for sharing, I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
What's the biggest regret in life?
Calling some person's friends who should have remained associates.
Is there a particular situation that made you like, oh wait, them people are my friend?
Many situations I can call that I can say that no, they weren't friends from morning. They be a friend in me. But you learn as you go along.
Is there like one situation that is standing out in your mind that you're like, alright, cool, at that situation they really take the cake for me now?
I can't stay on camera.
What's one of your proudest moments in life?
One of my proudest moments, well, tomorrow I celebrate my 8 years anniversary. So that would be my proudest moment, walking down the aisle and marrying the love of my life.
What advice do you have for people that is seeking love but not really find it yet? And how do they actually recognize true love?
Throw away the movie love scenes and the book love scenes. I've been married for 8 years and love somebody who loves God first. So that's what I found. And when I was growing up, we have this thing tall, dark, muscular, flat belly. Them something that work. You wouldn't want a six pack. A big belly would say, yeah, big up my big belly, man. Every day.
What's your name?
I can't even. I'm Pastor Crystal Sewell Davis. I'm actually a pastor.
Thank you for sharing. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
What's your biggest regret in life?
I say my biggest regret is not studying harder in school. Financially you have to pay bills and stuff like that. So, when they ask you in school, you see yourself in like 5 years. I guess this was not like the answer you'd give to be working in a fast food restaurant. So.
You mentioned school, and what I'm getting is that that's important to you. What are you doing right now to combat that?
Okay, so right now I'm trying to save to go back to school. I see myself becoming a general surgeon in the future. So right now I'm just trying to save to go back to school.
So you finished secondary school, and obviously, you're working, right? So you're saving to go to college?
Yeah, basically.
What's your biggest regret in life?
My biggest regret in life? Man. My biggest regret in life, obviously the crime rate left from go zero.
Tell me a little bit more about that.
Tell you a little bit more about that?
Yeah.
Most men are crosses.
That's it? What's your biggest regret in life?
Not being more open to socializing.
When did you realize this?
Now that I'm at university.
Oh, this is your first year?
Yeah. Second.
How has that impacted you?
That impacted me, like, I don't have any, like, body, like, things. I'm last to find out things up here, and things will miss me, because I refuse to talk to people.
How do you plan on combating that?
Talking to people. I was going to start passing.
You're going to step past me?
Yeah.
What's one of the things that you are most proud of, like, that brought you to this place that you're at in life right now?
My resilience, like, even though I've had some struggles here, I'm still here. I want to give up every day, but I don't. So that I'm proud of myself with that.
What's your message to the younger generation who might not have found that part of themselves just yet?
Just keep going. Just take it one day at a time. I don't know everything. Nobody knows everything. Just take it one day at a time. Life's a journey, and everyone's own is different.
What's your name?
Amaris.
Thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. What's your biggest regret in life?
I don't know.
Tell me one decision that you made in life that brought you to where you are now that you're extremely proud of.
Today, back on God earth, because I nearly lost my life, and then, see, I'm grateful for life,
Tell me about that story. How did you almost lose your life?
Me and my boyfriend meet in an accident on Newland Road on my birthday. 1 year now, 2 bike collapse, and him never make it, but me did make it, so. And the next person who ride the next bike passed away too. So I'm grateful for they are back, you know.
How has that impacted you?
It was sad, you know. It was sad, but you know, alive. Everybody time so come, so you know.
If you're comfortable, could you tell me about your grieving process? How did you get through that?
Yeah.
I appreciate you for being vulnerable and for sharing that. I'm sure your story can help a lot of people when they see this, you know what I mean? I appreciate it. What's your name?
Gabriel.
Gabriel? Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
The thing that I've been always wanting to tell you is that you have been a very good friend to me.
What's your biggest regret in life?
My biggest regret is not processing things before I do things.
Is there a particular thing that you wish you processed before you actually went about doing it?
So, two, if she's watching this, I must apologize because I'm not gonna mention the person's name, but I did something this year where I posted something on social media and it shouldn't have gone to the public. It's because I was so angry with the person, but truth and in fact, she didn't do anything wrong. In fact, she saved me, but I see it as wrong, and I posted on my social media. She got angry. The person who I was affiliated with also got angry, and now I regret it. I don't process my emotions. As soon as I'm angry, I do things erratically. Yeah.
Have you apologized to this person?
I have apologized to the person, but I don't think it would truly ever be something like you can just recover from or something like that, because it was for everyone to see. I didn't post any name on the status, but I had apologized, but I want to make sure I go about doing apology properly, showing it with actions, not just with words.
It sounds like this person is very important to you, and that person is no longer in your life, at least in the capacity that they were, right? How are you processing that right now?
I'm not processing it very well at sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, life moves on, God helps, God save me, God will help me through it. And then there are times I hate myself so much for it. I started blaming God as well. Like, why didn't you stop me before I did it? Why didn't you give me a sign? And then God is like telling me, I gave you so many signs. You just choose to ignore them. It's not been easy. I'm on and off. So I'm trying to get back on track. Yeah.
Before I leave, right, I just want you to say to this person the thing that's like on your heart that you've been wanting to say to them.
Well, the thing that I've been always wanting to tell you is that you have been a very good friend to me. Over the past years, you have helped me, you have carried me to high school. Sometimes I don't have drive. You have helped me throughout so much, and I did something like that and you did not deserve that. You did not deserve it completely, and I'm fully ashamed of my actions. This is not no fate, this is nothing, and I'm just, if I start to cry now, I feel like I'm going to cry, but I really must apologize. You really mean a lot to me, and I never ever again will do something like that to you ever again. I'm not gonna post nothing. I will give you space as long as it is, maybe if you want it to be forever, but I'm really sorry about it.
What's your biggest regret in life?
My biggest regret in life? My biggest regret?
Yeah.
I didn't have a son. I have 2 daughters.
That's your biggest regret?
Yes.
How do you plan on combating that right now?
I can't do anything about it again.
What's your name?
Patrice.
All right, thank you for sharing. What's your biggest regret in life?
Not taking opportunities that were in front of me.
Is there a particular opportunity that you didn't take that you want to share?
No.
What's one thing that you're most proud of that brought you to the place that you're at right now?
Resilience. Yeah. That's something I've always desired having. And as of late, I've realized it's there.
Is there any one person that supported you through this journey?
Oh, yes, my mother. My mother, but I have a really good support system in terms of family, loved ones, friends. So a lot has happened, but I am grateful for them.
What message do you have to people that might be going through a situation that you've been through and where you didn't really find the strength in those situations? What message do you have for those people?
So strength will come, right? You'll be looking for it, but it will come. And I'm a strong believer in prayer. So if you have a connection with God, hey, you're already on the roll. And He won't leave you nor forsake you. Just be open about what you're going through. Be honest with Him, and also have an open heart to be receptive of whatever He'll say whenever the answer comes. And you'll find His strength there.
What's your name?
I'm Selena.
All right, thank you for sharing that, Selena. I appreciate it. What's your biggest regret in life?
Biggest what?
Regret.
Regret having a boyfriend.
Tell me about that.
It's a long story.
Make it short for me.
Cut it short. Me and him break up for years.
How long ago?
Why? I can't even. That's just a short period of time.
Is there one thing that he did where you're like, all right, cool, you know what? At least I'm left that relationship there.
He hide a lot of things from me and I didn't, until I find out.
But what's that one thing that you found out that you're like, you know?
Never had sex or nothing.
You never, like, you guys didn't have sex?
Like he was a virgin or something. Like that, and I didn't know.
So you left him because he was a virgin?
No, I didn't left him. Me move on.
So you leave him?
And do what?
No, I'm saying that's what happened, right? You left him because he was a virgin.
A long time and he not return, so so we can't do nothing about that.
So your biggest regret that?
That's my regret.
What's your name?
Lorna.
All right, thank you for sharing, Lauren. I appreciate it.
Okay.
What's your biggest regret in life?
Just being young again. That's it. I don't have no regrets.
To be young again. What did you not do with your youth that you think you should have done?
Just feel like I rush things. That's all. To be older person.
What are some of the things right now that you're experiencing that you're like, gosh, I didn't even see this as a thing, but I wanted to get older?
Bills, adulthood. When you were younger, you didn't have no responsibility. Now you're older, you have a lot. It's the only thing. I don't really have any regrets, to be honest.
What would be your message to the younger generation right now?
Enjoy your youth while you can. Just basically.
Okay, what's your name?
Jada.
What's your biggest regret in life?
I would say getting married too young. Yeah, that's my biggest regret. But overall, it has taught me a lesson, and I'm learning from that.
At what age did you get married?
At age 21.
What advice do you have for people that, like, this age 21, in them 20s, were kind of be like, okay, I feel like I want to try this marriage thing. What advice do you have for those people?
First thing, take your time. Don't rush into things. You might feel that you're in love, but just take your time and let God lead the way. Don't rush into things. Once God is in the forefront, then everything is good.
What's the one lesson that you've learned about being married that you kind of want to share to people that, have desires or aspiration to be married?
I've learned nothing. I've learned nothing.
So you haven't learned anything from how long were you married?
That one is hard. That one is hard.
Okay. All right. Never mind. What's your name?
My name is Sarita.
All right. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
What's your biggest regret in life?
Not taking certain amount of risk.
Like what kind of risk?
Like I've got opportunities before when I could have been more out there, like be more social, be more, because I'm good at entertaining, so I've got opportunities to entertain. But because I like my self-esteem or how I feel sometimes, that I turn down whole heap of things that could have made me better from there right now.
You mentioned entertainment, and I'm curious, what sort of entertainment?
I'm very funny. It's evident, but I'm a very funny person. I can sing and DJ. I write as well. When persons are around me, especially like when I do like presentations, like from high school days, group presentations, I'm always the one with sing, rap. When I'm there at school, I always write for like my school songs and stuff like that. So, and people like singing, like seeing Shade, out there doing what I do, cause I bring joy, like my energy for the room.
What would you say to people now currently going through that thing that you mentioned? What would you say to them to encourage them?
The only person who can hold back you is yourself. Sometimes low self-esteem comes from where we see around we like, I wish I was like that person, how can I be like them? but everyone is unique in their own way. Everybody can do their own thing, and everybody have a set path differently. So just believe in yourself, do what you need to do, and be the best, even better than me. Be the best, yeah.
Okay, last question. What are you doing right now to combat that?
Right now, if I get the opportunity to do certain things, I put my pride aside and, be confident in myself. Step out there, because I hear somebody say, if you're too comfortable, you're not doing something right. So you have to, when you're comfortable, you settle. So if you settle, that means you're not reaching, because there's always someone better than you in life. So go to your comfort zone and do what I need to do. If somebody say, yo, Shade, you can do this to me, like there's a keep and a look at event, you can, show your face, because the people them know you. Nobody know me, but if you know me, so I'll do it, because it brings me joy, and seeing people happy because I'm doing something that I love brings me joy as well.
What's your biggest regret in life?
My biggest regret in life is I would love to see the crime goes down to zero.
What's your biggest regret in life?
That's my biggest regret in life. I honestly don't have any regrets, because I learned from things, and I don't really I would call it regrets. I don't regret anything, to be honest, but just I live life nice. I don't have any regrets in life. At least I don't have any as yet.
What would you say to those people that be like, I don't even view this as a lesson. I wish I didn't go through that. I view it as a loss. Had I known better, I wouldn't have gone through that. I wouldn't have went that direction. What do you have to say to those people?
I mean, I guess I wouldn't call it a loss, because in the future you're going to gain from that. So you're going to build up, and that's God. It's God's way of putting you in the right direction. It's not a loss. It's just God's way. I say, God, I say, and some me send you, or some me I send you. So it's not a loss. It's a God's gain.
What's your name?
My name is Doni.
Thank you for sharing. What are you carrying to the grave?
Can't tell you. Can't tell you that.
What about it that you can't say?
It's my biggest regret.
What is your biggest regret?
You not get your time. Me not ask you.
What's one of the things that you're most proud of that brought you to the place that you're at right now?
Having my kids.
How many kids do you have?
2.
What about having kids that made you proud?
Alright. I lost my mom. I lost my both parents. And the thing that mend me, or kinda mend me, are my kids. So they fill the void or the space we miss. Just pray and be positive, and not think about your past, just think about your future. And that's it. And that bring me, so can't help you.
What's your name?
Tina.
Thank you for sharing. I appreciate it.
Thank you. You're welcome.